I want to say 8 years. So even I'm gonna like take this at a snail's crawl, and literally I've got the lead sheet right in front of me. I'm going to guide you through this, and I'm going to get it up to speed in about probably 3 days, and I suggest you do exactly the same thing as what I'm doing, and we're going to use that same pattern that I used in the last video. Now I've got this thing set up so that you're going to be able to see the chords, and the same three chords. The C7 we're going to use, the F7 and the G7. The same, like I said, there's a zillion songs with worked from the 12 bar blues, and this is another Elvis song, so get out your Elvis voice, because I know you've all got one. Just trying to get it out. Okay, without any further ado, what I'm going to do is just slowly grind through this lesson for you, and it's pretty much my homework as well, because I haven't played this thing for ages and I cannot get it up to speed straight away. And I'm literally going to and I've said this before, to learn fast is to learn slow. Slow it right down, like I'm going to demonstrate. So let's get on with it. So I've got this pretty much set up, ready to go. How we going? Come on, Scott. Get your act together. See there? You can see, yeah, okay. We square on. Bored you to tears yet? So, as you remember last time, I've got you to do this pattern, going from the C chord down here. This is pretty much the lowest C. There's one more down there. Okay, off camera, you can't see that. Middle, one down, two down. And as you know, we were talking about that F chord, which you can't see on camera. That's the one where we walked, we done our walk down. And I'd done that pattern. Remember I'd done this pattern? So I'll do that again. So it's 1, 2, I'm looking at lead sheet here, 1, 2, it's 3 times around, and this is what I want you to do, and you know your C7, C, E, G, and a 5 black note, or a B flat if you're going down the scale, or an F sharp if you're going up the scale. Bloody damn confusing to me. So what we're going to do is we're going to stab at it, and I'm gonna sing the words through right now without playing it, and I'll just have a go at it now. Get out of the kitchen and rattle your pots and pans. Do 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 do. I've got bad lighting here. Excuse me. It's night time as I'm recording this, and I've been bad today. I've been out in the sun and in any veggie gardens. So, you know, there you go. And I'm working at night. Yeah, get out of those kitchens and rattle those pots and pans. That's the three C chords that we play. Then we go to the F. Out from the kitchen and, excuse me, rattle my breakfast because he's a hungry man. Shake, rattle and roll. Then we go back to the C. Shake, rattle and roll. Shake, rattle and roll. Shake, rattle and roll. Shake, rattle and roll. Never do nothing till you save your goddamn soul. Wearing those dresses, your blues don't up so right. Don't need that one. Wearing those dresses, your head don't up so right. You look so warm, but your head and cold as ice. Shake, rattle and roll. Go back to the top, shake, rattle and roll. So let's just go through it. So what you got to do is, it's 3 hits here. So we start off here, we go, and you're going to have to get used to doing this. And I'll attempt to sing it as I go along. It's like, you hit here, hit here. And then again. There's your 3. I believe I counted 3. Then you go to your F. Scooch up to your F chord. Do the same thing. And that goes for 2 bars. Yep. Then we move to our C. Back to our, let me see, our G. So we go to our G. Excuse me. It's twice. Back to the C. What was that? 1, 2, 3, I believe I can. It goes back up to the F. We're at the top of, then it comes in shake, rattle, roll. Shake. Rattle in. And it goes back to the C. Shake. Goes up to the G. G again. Back to the C. That goes for another 2 bars, so we've got another two to go there. I'm losing count. No, it's actually 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Excuse me, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it goes to an F again. And goes to a C. To a G. Twice. Back to the C. Then you can literally, well, this is a kind of song that you can you can roll through that song and then go back up to the top and go back to the F and go back to the old, it's pretty much the chorus line, shake, rattle and roll. So you can go back to your F and do that line again, which is one bar of that to the C, another bar. Excuse me, I might be ducking up here. 2 bars here. Back to the C. Okay, now let's put it together. Oh, my hand's sore already. And while I'm at it, go and look at the what my lead sheet here is just literally got, and it's cut down. I haven't even looked at ultimate guitar or anything. Listen to the tune as well. Make sure that the words are right. That I've just half blurted out, half right, as I'm squinting my eyes looking at this lead sheet because the lighting here is shocking. Excuse me for that. I will improve it. So here it is. But you've got all those chords together. I've literally just ran through it in sequence, haven't I? How many C's to play, how many F's to play in a row. I've just played through the whole thing, and then you can go back to the top and start at the F if you want to go back to the chorus and do that shake, rattle, and rolls. So here it is. Here's a pattern that you've got to get underhand. I'll get my fingers out the road. So it's just a stab. There's your G. You're stabbing at it. So on the bass note of the C, you're going to stab it there. So it's, get my fingers out the road. Stab it. Stab it. Stab it. Stab it. You get the picture, and then goes up to the F. So you go up to your F chord here. F, A, C, and a 2, or a E flat, or a D sharp. Too confusing for me. That's an F7, as you know. F7. So you're on your F chord here. Same thing again. Stab it. Stab it. After you've hit that note there, same with the C chord. So once again. Then we go to, let me see on the lead sheet, from the F to, then you go to your G, and it's exactly the same thing, okay? Just bug around. There's another way you can play. Okay, I'm having a little bit of fun there today. Look, I'm just going to wake this camera back up and finish this. So there you have it. There is your homework for the weekend. Now, like I said at the start, do it really slow like I did that right then, and then just build up slowly, because it's going to take what I call, it's syncopation. And if you practice that tonight, I guarantee you when you get back to your piano the next day, you'll do it a little bit quicker. And I'm going to set a deadline for myself. It's Friday here in Melbourne, so I don't know where you're watching from. So wherever it be, if you're in America, it's probably Thursday there, America, or UK, or wherever. I think Australia's ahead of everyone else in the world, aren't we? In everything. Sure, Scott. You're saying, yeah. Okay. That's about it. Okay, so you've got the whole nutshell of that song to put together and to practice over a few days. I'm going to revisit that song on a week. Okay, so we've got 1 week, and I'm going to practice that thing and get it right up to speed where I'm comfortable getting it, stabbing it out. And what I suggest you do, like I said at the start, go and listen to the recording so you can get a good handle on the pace of the song. And like I said, like always, just make it your own. You don't have to go at that pace. You can sing it like shake, rattle and roll, shake, rattle and roll, or shake, rattle and roll, shake, rattle, whatever suits your voice. I don't like singing fast. It doesn't suit my voice. I've sort of got a low register, and if I start singing fast, it just goes out the window. Like, I'd sing it like shake, rattle and roll, shake. But everyone is different. This is why I said in the last video, just use your own voice and follow along with your own tempo that you want to play, that's comfortable for you. Does that make sense? I believe it does. So, any further ado, have a great weekend. It's just sunshine everywhere in Melbourne. We're all loving it here in Melbourne, Australia. That's anyway, enough of me. In the words of Jeff Fennick, I love you all, and you know what to do. Like and subscribe. It's up there, it's down there. Ring the bell, tell your friends. I'll be back next week, and I'm going to work on a couple of songs over the weekend to just for you guys to work on during the week. Plus, that is a pretty much an exercise I want you to do with me, because I'm going to be practicing it every day to get it up, to ramp it up to a bit of speed, to be able to sing it along. And I've said this before in other videos. It's a whole different ball game when you're playing chords in your right hand and bass notes in your left and singing it at the same time. It's an art in itself, believe me. I battle with it a lot. Simpler songs like these fast songs, they do rattle me, and they will rattle you too, believe me. The slow ones, not so much so. Don't worry about that. We're going to be playing Unchained Melody. That's a pretty much a real good classic that we can learn. I didn't want to go back into the soppy, sicky, soppy songs. I wanted to jazz it up a bit, but I am going to throw that song in soon. So I'll probably, I will do. I'll do that one as well during the week. There's a lot to look forward to. I'm going to post a few exercises for you guys to do during the week. Have a great week. I'll post often as I can. Having said that, this will go out on all the platforms, and you'll only get your answers to any questions, whatever I just done then and whatever I do in the future, at YouTube. Not Facebook. I'll just use that to talk to friends and family, and Instagram and a little bit chat. I'm pretty much on social media 10 minutes a day, that's it, and then I'm gone. And apart from posting this stuff, which we all got to do when we're on YouTube channels. So have a great weekend, and in the words of the great boxer Jeff Fennick, our little Aussie champion, I love you all. See you next time. Bye.